All right. Yep. Our next item on, like I said in the last video, while we were talking about the WordPress installation, the next thing we want to do now is to install our plugins. All right. To install plugins. So, and I explain what the plugin is. The plugins is a little software that makes that add more functions to WordPress site. So because we are building up a funnel, these are the plugins that we'll be needing. We need a page builder, which will help us build our web pages the way we want to include our products and likes. Also, we need a form builder. We need a social proof plugin. We need a cash flow app for our e-commerce. You understand? So now let's install all this and I will explain how these are function. You understand now? So the first thing is to log in back to our WordPress site, to our dashboard, our admin of the WordPress, which is this, right? You're used to this. I show you how to get here. Just go to your website /WP admin and enter your username and password. And after you get to your left hand side, you will see plugins, right? Click on plugins. It will load the plugins page for you. So good. This is your plugin. These are the plugins that have been installed already. Right. So what I will be doing is I will be deleting some plugins in order not to clog my web storage. So I will delete this. Yeah, deleting that. Then I'm going to leave this. I will explain what all these plugins are for in a moment. So why we are here is to install those tools that will make our sales funnel creation easier. So to install a WordPress, to install a plugin, you come to this site, add plugin. Can you see it? So click on add plugins. It's load up and it gives you a bunch of plugins. But the plugins that we'll be using, we need Tribe Architect. Now, Tribe Architect is a paid app, is a paid plugin, but I have access to it. I've bought some with a license, so I'm giving you that for free. I've already downloaded it, so I'm going to upload it because I've downloaded it to my hard drive, so I have to upload it to my WordPress site. So to do that is, firstly, you go to upload. So you click on upload, then you come to browse to the location where you save that particular file. So I come here, I click on browse so that I can locate it on my system. All right, so I guess is in my folder, the project folder. Now I told you about this. Before you start developing or designing or coming up your sales process or sales funnel, you need to create your build of your environment. I said in the first video, because it makes your work easier. All the assets, all the resources you need to start building up your sales process, you save it in one particular folder. If you want to work on, for instance, Bob camera, for instance, let's say that's a product, or microwave, that's the product that you want to create a funnel for. You can create a folder for it specifically. Let's say you can say Davify store dash microwave. So the images, the APIs, the plugins, the all the things, the forms, all the things that you need to bring up that pages, you need to put it in a particular folder. You understand? So that it's easier for you to access and know where things are at the point in time, right? I told you in the first video and in the first part of this class. So right, this is my Thrive Architect. So I click on Thrive Architect and I click on Open now. So it's here. So I click Install because I want to install it. Now there are different ways you can install your plugins. You get it? This is the first way. If time permits, I'm going to show you the second part of how to install this. But to install it, the second method to install your plugins is through your cPanel. You understand? So your cPanel, from your cPanel, you go to File Manager. From File Manager, you locate WP folder. From your File Manager, you locate HTTPS, public HTTPS. You open it, you go to WP folder, you open it, you go to content. From content, you see plugins. From plugins, then you see that great, it has finished installing. Good. See, installing plugins from uploaded file Thrive-Z on packaging the package, installing the plugins, installing the plugin installed successfully. So after this, after you've done this, you need to activate this in order for you to be able to use it. So you click activate. So successfully activated. So if you come down here, you will surely see Thrive Architect. All right. So now connect account. Thrive. Don't do this. Right. Don't do what? Don't do this. Just leave it. It won't disrupt anything. Don't click on connect account or anything. Just leave it like this. So that's the first part of our plugins. The next part is to install the form. So why do we need the form? We need the form because while we are building our funnel, we want our prospect or customer or visitor to be able to fill in their order form. They have interest in this product that we're promoting and they want to place order. So we need to create an order form so that, like this one, see this one on my site here, you see, like this one, you can see this form, right? They put in their details here and they be able to connect through this, right? They can place order. As soon as they place order, we get an information that the customer has placed an order. Then we do follow up on them. Then we start to ship the items to them, right? So this is the form, and that is why we need the form. We need to put a form there. So the next thing we do is to create a form. So I will come to add again. And type in here probably WP form. So this form give me update anytime anybody places an order for my products. Right. So I use this. So this is the first on the line here, 4 million downloads. So a lot of people are using it, right? So here I click install. It takes few minutes before it's finished installing. All right, guys, it has finished installing. So after you've installed, you need to activate so that you'll be able to use it. So I'll click activate. So the next thing that we'll be doing is to install our social proof. Wow. Why do we need to install social proof? You know, social proof is a kind of a marketing techniques that you can use to showing your prospects, your site visitor, that other people are using and enjoying your product, or are placing order, are buying the products. It is based on a psychological phenomenon where people do what others do because they see those actions as socially popular and accepted. You see, social proof has a close relative called FOMO. FOMO means fear of missing out. That uses urgency to convince potential customer to buy before they mix out a cool product. Believe me, it's very advisable to use social proof. Social proof is an incredibly powerful tool because consumers want proof from others like them, not the brand trying to get their money. So that's why we need to install social proof. I have a few social proof that you can install here. Some are paid, some are free, but I'm going to be using a free version of about one of them. Let me just use one. You can check it out. I'm going to give you all this so that you can just check it out, use it. I've used Proof Source, Social Proof. They have free version and they have paid version. I've used FOMO and Social Proof notification by Trust Pulse. So let me just show you what social proof is. I use it in one of the sites. Look at it. See this left down corner. You see, George purchased this just now. This is, you can see it, right? So this is what we mean by social proof. When this pop up, it gives them a kind of urgency. It gives them a kind of, people are really buying this product. Let me place order out before it's out of stock. You understand now? So it creates that kind of urgency for them. So we're going to be seeing how we do this in our funnel. So let's go back to our plugins. And install our social proof plugin. So I come here. You can as well play around with them. We have a lot of them, so you can just come here and type social proof. So it gives you bunch of, you can see hey, this is, I've installed this one before. I use it very well. Also the Trust as well, I use it very well. But let's install either of this. You can see this Trust Pulse has 20,000 actively installed on. People are really using it. You can see this too. I love this very well. See the review, 68 review. This one has 2 review. So whatever, let's just install one because for this class, for the purpose of this class. So let me install this and play around with it free. Let me install this. So it's installing now. Just install one. Don't install. All right, it has finished installing. So you can see it. So I activate. All right. So the next thing that we need to do is a cart flow. Now, a cart flow is an application that helps you with your funnel flow, with your funnel payment system and so on and so forth. If you are selling a digital product, very fantastic to use it. If you're selling physical products, it as well is very good. But it's more difficult. It's a bit somehow if you're doing payment on delivery. You get it? And you know, because of our country, because of what we'll be building, we might tell our prospects that we offer payment on delivery. So if it is payment on delivery, we might not use cash flow. You get it? If either way, we can still find a way around it. So let's dive into the implementation part, how we can set up our funnel, our web pages to make the funnel. Then another thing is also I'll show you how to install an WooCommerce plugin. This WooCommerce one is very powerful plugins. Whatever products you want to sell, if it is not a single page site, you want to build a complete store like Jumia and stuff, and Jumia, Konga, like them. So use these WooCommerce plugins. But right now, let's hold on this and continue with this tool. By the time we get there, I'm going to talk more about it. Right. So the next thing is to start building our web pages. So in the next video, that's what we'll be doing.